Hello, interestings. Hello. We have, let's see here. We have to spring forward today on March 10th, 2024. So remember to do that. That's one thing that I wanted to remind us all. Thankful for these, texts and Facebook posts, social media posts that remind us that we have got to change our clocks. So you don't want to be an hour behind for any um, engagements that you have on tomorrow. So today is just a brief chat, really just shooting the breeze with you all here. Wanted to remind everyone to move those calendars forward. Excuse me, not calendar. Move your clocks forward an hour. And I'm perfecting my social media here also. So I'm having fun here. Just two things uh, looking to chat with you all about it, including this lavalier mic that I've been testing out. I must say that I know that the quality on my inexpensive lavalier mic still can perfect that thing, but it is so easy to use, y'all. I must attest that. You just plug the little thing in, and so look forward to getting higher end the Bluetooth mics. I know uh, DJI has a, Bluetooth speaker, and there's another brand I saw the other day that is probably a lot higher quality, be able to pick up the mic, to pick up the audio here. But I'm glad to start where I am. Feel free to send comments on what your thoughts are of the audio here. Uh, been getting more new virtual backgrounds, and so glad about that too. Last thing I just actually wanted to shoot the breeze with you all this evening is, has anyone been to Wawa's? The Wawa's gas station. Let me pull up a picture just in case maybe a Wawa's is not readily in your area. If you've been to a Wawa's gas station, put it in the chat. Is Wawa's in your area? Or have you traveled anywhere with a Wawa's? If you've traveled anywhere and you had a Wawa's, or you stopped at a Wawa's, and not just for the gas, but if you ever stopped at a Wawa's and got something to eat, or uh, oh, I thought I had closed out my presentation. Pardon me. If you've ever stopped at a Wawa's and got anything to eat or drink, please put a comment in the chat. So let's see what you all have to say here. So I've recently gone to Wawa's twice, and this evening I actually stopped by, and it was my first time having a smoothie from there. Okay, now let's see here. I'm putting some images in the on screen here for everyone to see. So while I was there ordering um, a smoothie, first things to say, oh, they have a cheesecake smoothie? My goodness. I saw they had a birthday cake flavored one. I don't think I saw a cheesecake one, but they do have quite a few options. So I want to say this though, that Wawa's had a good amount of traffic. And when I went, it was a little after 9 p.m. and it was a steady amount of people. When I went in there to get my smoothie, it was probably a good, 6 to 8 people that were waiting for their food. And then the gas station, maybe it was about 40% uh, uh, well, maybe about 40% as far as the number of people that were getting gas. But I mean, there's definitely a flow of people in there and stuff like that. So the two things I've had from Wawa this evening, I got a smoothie. I got a caramel crunch smoothie, and well, that would be more of a frappuccino, right, versus the smoothie. It was very tasty, I must say. It was tasty. So next time, maybe I'll try a fruit smoothie. If you've tried a fruit smoothie from Wawa's, please put it in the chat. And the first time I went to Wawa's, I had um, a salad. I had a salad, and it was like chicken salad or tuna, something of that. But I must say, I'm impressed so far with the two items that I've had at Wawa's. That smoothie was good, or I should say frappuccino. My little frappuccino was good. And let me say this, I was not sure if I was going to like it because I'm not always in the mood for caramel, but I tried it. You know, I had actually ordered a fruit smoothie, and while I was waiting for my order, so many people had the frappuccinos. I was like, they look good. They're making those things look so good. And so I would change my order because I was like, maybe I'm not in the mood for a fruit smoothie here. Maybe I'm in the mood for a frappuccino, which I like frappuccinos. Welcome. Thank you for your comments in the chat. Welcome, Kim. If anyone else wants to put in the chat, I am on my StreamYard, so okay, I'm glad it popped up here. I wasn't sure sometimes if the comments would show in StreamYard. But please again share in the chat. Have you eaten or got any drinks from Wawa's? You know, they've been popping up all over the city here. They've been adding Wawas left and right. And then, I've heard a few people talk about, oh, we ate at Wawa's and whatnot, because of course it's an option where you can, go at 12 midnight. It's open 24/7, right? And so, that's one way that it makes it convenient for people to get something to eat there because they're just open so late. So again, the two things I've had were a caramel frappuccino. It was yum. Recommend that. And my salad was good. And let me tell you this, my salad, I mean, it was actually, I think I got a tuna salad. Yeah, I think it was a tuna salad. They put more tuna on that thing than salad, which if you've ever eaten out, that's not how it happens. It's more lettuce than um uh than tuna. So that lady that made my salad, it was more like tuna with a little bit of lettuce. So I was like, wow, that's really cool. But it was delicious. I mean, it was really good. So I don't mind going to Wawa's if I'm in the mood for a salad. And a few things that you can know about Wawa's, that salad that I got, let me tell you, that the girl that helped me, she was excellent customer service because she told me, because I was looking at the menu, they had $6 options. And so there were some salads, I don't remember the price, but they cost more. But then there was another area where they had some $6 options. And so the girl that helped me, she came and was told me how I could basically uh, order and it be a $6 salad versus maybe it was like $8 or $9. She was so nice. I'm like, this is excellent customer service, just her friendliness, be like, oh, I'll come back here again. She showed me, oh yeah, you can order basically the hack was they had, I think, $6 like a tuna salad sandwich. You can order the sandwich without bread. Yes. So that's a Wawa's hack. If you go to Wawa's and you see they have a $6 menu, I don't know if it's a certain time frame that they have those $6. If you want a salad, I don't know if there's any $6 salads that I don't remember, but you can order a sandwich. You can order if you wanted a tuna sandwich and get and in the notes put no bread. And then you essentially have a tuna salad, yes, for $6. And it was a good portion. It was a good portion. It was delicious. And so I will be going back there. Another thing that I want to try there is I like matcha frappuccinos. That's one thing that I frequent when I that was my jam going to Starbucks. Is I started to get the matcha frappuccinos because if you've ever had matcha green tea or if you haven't, it curves your appetite. So when I drink a matcha frappuccino, sometimes it will help me go longer without being hungry. Yes. So this is a little hack for those that want to stretch their, um, have healthier eating habits and, maybe want to eat a little less. I need help. I need green tea. These are things that help me to not be hungry. So drinking green tea as much as I can. So they have the matcha frappuccino in Wawa's. Yes, they have it on the menu, so I want to go back and try that. Now, I like the matcha frappuccino at Starbucks, but we have a chain down here called Eliano's. Eliano's is a newer coffee chain, but their matcha frappuccino is super delicious. Again, it's a smaller franchise, so um, you'd have to check if they have any in your area. But even some of my friends who are coffee buffs, they love Eliano's. I'm not a coffee drinker. I'm a frappuccino gal and a tea gal. But people that even like coffee love Eliano's. And so they have the matcha frappuccinos there too. Well, I'm just testing out the tech here. Look to see how the audio is. Feel free to put in the chat how it is on the audio. With this technology, it's like one thing at a time here because I've been testing out my lavalier mic as I mentioned it before, and it is so easy to use. It makes it very easy to go live, and I feel like okay, I'm going live, and I have a little bit better audio quality. And then as I look back over my and review, the footage, I'm like, oh, the audio quality is not as good as my when I had my Blue Yeti. Thank you for your comments. I appreciate your feedback in the chats there. Uh, as I look back over the footage, then I'm like, goodness, the camera quality now. But a YouTuber that I was listening to, I think when I was listening to him on yesterday, he said, just start ugly. I think that's the way he said it. I love it. He was like, just start ugly. And I'm like, there we go. I I'd rather the audio be a bit better, and we'll perfect as we go. But just getting the workflow of all of these things is it's a learning curve. Um, Feel free to put in the chat. Have you ever used StreamYard? I'm recording on StreamYard. And so if you've ever used StreamYard or if you've ever used another platform, there's Restream, there's OBS, which isn't quite live. But I love StreamYard. I haven't yet got to the level where I patch in OBS. That's a whole nother level in my computer. I probably need a whole new computer system for OBS because it uses a lot of something, bandwidth or whatnot. Um, so yes, okay, I see some. Thank you for in the comments. Kim, are you saying you love OBS or you love StreamYard? Uh, I I, uh, I wish StreamYard had a filter that made the camera quality a little better, but we'll perfect this as we go. But again, I'm really enjoying this lavalier mic, even though the audio quality it can be perfected. It is just so easy to use. Okay, thank you. Thank you for your comments in the chat. I can see the comments here on my computer. When I record on my phone, I I don't really I'm not able to see the comments as much. So it's good being able to see the comments as I'm recording. Uh, so yes, I do like StreamYard a little bit more than I've tested out several different platforms, Restream.io or whatnot. Um, I believe I'm saying that correct. Was it Restream? I believe that's the name of it. There were a few that I was doing A and B tests with, but I do like StreamYard. I'm like I'm at a certain point. I'm like uh yeah, gonna have to break down. Oh, okay. Thank you for sharing the comment in there, because that's literally what I was about to say. Is I really want to get the paid version of this StreamYard. That way I can stream to multiple platforms at one time. Because right now I'm like, okay, I go live once on Facebook and then I'm over here on YouTube. So thank you for your comment in there. Drippin' in Black mentions that the higher paid version, okay, records in 1080. So see, there's levels to this. And so okay, you pay for yours, Kim? Okay. Black, do you have the paid version, or do you use um uh, uh the non-paid version? So that's good to know, because I've got to go back and compare what the differences were for the paid. I could need to look and see how much the paid version is or whatnot. So we'll look and see. Um, I'm considering setting up a Patreon account. Um, just looking to see, how I can continue to add value to you all, my community, and really enjoying this simple way to find to go live. It's so much easier with my lavalier mic. Okay, Black, thank you for sharing. Dripping in Black here, that you've had the paid version before. Um, I'm like, as we know though, having the paid versions, it can add up, right? If we have StreamYard paid version, and then if we have a paid version of Canva, and then that we can end up having a good being subscribed to 5 or 6 different things before you know it. But it's going to pay for itself soon. Uh, claim that. I want to know how I can add more value to my interesting community, uh, and so uh, you know continue to explore and find the best ways to go live, and just yeah, vibe with you all and share. But glad to go live. I went live twice today, and since I've had my lavalier mic, I've gone live, I think, about 5 times. So this has been a great motivation. Um, and so we'll continue to explore or whatnot. And, you all let me know in the future. Feel free to send a message on IG or wherever if you stop by Wawa's and get a something to drink or eat. Um, you know, this channel isn't about food, but it's exploring the things that I find interesting. So if I do this falls under lifestyle. If you ever find that you go to Wawa's and you um, have a food or a smoothie that you like, if you want to go live with me and we can chat about it, let me know. I like to get some people to come live and we can just chat it up. Sometimes just for the fun of it, right? Just the community sharing with one another. Well, if anybody has any last shares you want to put in the comment, feel free. Thank you to Black and Kim, and anyone else that stopped by, even if you didn't put any comments in the chat. I appreciate your comments about StreamYard. If anybody else wants to put anything else in the chat before we end up here, But gonna look in the StreamYard when I end this live and compare the pricing and continue to see here. But remember, once again, put your clocks forward. So if you're on the East Coast, we're already past midnight. So it is essentially, well, you know what? Let me double check. I'm wondering if I don't think my phone did it already. So I'm going to just go online and make sure I have the right time. But remember to spring forward, spring those clocks forward. So none of us are late tomorrow. You have a wonderful day, and it's happy Women's History Month as well. Take care, interestings. Trying to end the stream. It looks like it's, oh, so I'm still live here. I'm trying to end the stream and it says check my internet connection. Let's see here.